Ever wondered how Jane Austen's Emma explores themes of love, class, and self-discovery? Why is the Box Hill scene such a turning point? And what do Hartfield and Donwell Abbey symbolize? Let's dive deep into the fascinating world of Emma and uncover its timeless themes and symbols. Emma by Jane Austen is a classic about privilege, self-growth, and relationships. But beneath the romance and humor lies a rich exploration of social norms, personal growth, and symbols that reflect deeper truth. Whether you are a fan of Austen or just curious about classic literature, this video will break down the key themes and symbols of Emma. Stick around for engaging examples, quotes, and fresh perspectives on this timeless novel. Emma tells the story of Emma Woodhouse, a wealthy and independent young woman who enjoys matchmaking but often misjudges people's emotions and intentions. She meddles in the love lives of those around her, particularly her friend Harriet Smith, but her efforts often backfire. Through misunderstandings, miscommunications, and personal mistakes, Emma learns about humility, love, and self-awareness. The novel concludes with Emma's realization of her true feelings for Mr. Knightley and a resolution of the romantic entanglements she influenced. One of the main challenges in Emma is the rigid class system of the Regency England. Emma's actions are often driven by her assumptions about class and status. For instance, she discourages Harriet's interest in Mr. Martin because of his lower social standing, believing she deserves someone higher. This creates tension and reveals how societal norms influence relationships and decisions. Another key challenge is Emma's lack of self-awareness, which leads to conflicts and misunderstandings throughout the novel. One of the themes in Emma is social class. In fact, Emma's decisions often reflect the social structures of her time. For example, the rising fortunes of the Coles contrast with Harriet's lower status, highlighting societal prejudices. A single woman of good fortune is always respectful and may be as sensible and pleasant as anybody else. Another theme in Emma is marriage and relationships. In fact, Austen critiques the practical and romantic considerations of marriage. Emma starts with a superficial understanding of love, but grows to value emotional connections. Another important theme is self-discovery and growth. Emma's journey is about recognizing her flaws. Her remarks to Miss Bates at Box Hill makes a turning point as Mr. Knightley reprimands her. Another important theme in Emma is gender roles. In fact, Emma challenges traditional roles by being independent and assertive, but the lives of Jane Fairfax and Harriet Smith reveal the limited options available to women. The Box Hill scenes is a pivotal moment in Emma. During this outing, Emma's arrogance reaches its peak when she makes an unkind remark to Miss Bates, embarrassing her publicly. Mr. Knightley's rebuke forces Emma to confront her behavior. "It was badly done indeed," he says, highlighting her lack of empathy. This moment sparks Emma's transformation as she begins to see herself and others more clearly. In addition to the themes, symbols are also an important part of Emma. The first symbol is Hartfield, Emma's home, which is a powerful symbol of her privileged and sheltered existence. In fact, it reflects her wealth, comfort, and security, but also her narrow worldview. Emma's reluctance to leave Hartfield even after marriage symbolizes her resistance to change and her deep attachment to this status. Hartfield represents Emma's dominance in her small social circle. It's a physical and emotional barrier that isolates her from the realities of the outside world, making her less empathetic toward those from different social classes. Donwell Abbey. As Mr. Knightley's home, Donwell Abbey stands for stability, tradition, and moral grounding. It contrasts sharply with Hartfield's insularity, embodying a broader and more balanced worldview. Donwell symbolizes what Emma needs in her life: a sense of responsibility, humility, and connection to others. While Hartfield mirrors Emma's flaws, Donwell Abbey represents the life she aspires to, one of maturity and balance. By the end of the novel, her marriage to Mr. Knightley brings those two worlds together. The portrait Emma paints of Harriet symbolizes her influence and control over her friend. Through the act of painting, Emma attempts to reshape Harriet's identity both figuratively and literally. The portrait also highlights Emma's arrogance as she views herself as a creator of Harriet's future. The book of riddles that Emma and Harriet explore symbolizes the confusion and hidden meanings in relationships throughout the novel. Many of the riddles have double meanings that highlight the misunderstandings and miscommunications in Emma's world. The riddles serve as a metaphor for the complexity of human emotions and the deceptions in social interactions. They also underscore Emma's inability to see beyond surface meanings, a flaw she gradually overcomes. The act of dining often symbolizes relationships and social harmony in Emma. For instance, the lavish dinner hosted by the Coles represents their rise in status and challenges Emma's prejudices. Food and dining symbolize the interconnectedness of the community and the subtle shifts in social power. They serve as a microcosm of the larger themes of class and relationships. Emma is more than just a romantic comedy. It's a brilliant commentary on society, personal growth, and relationships. Austen's masterful use of themes and symbols make it a timeless work that continues to resonate today. What's your favorite theme or symbol in Emma? Drop a comment below and let's discuss. Thank you for your time and see you next time.